Have joined the live stream. Thank you for joining. Let me find the appropriate filter for this. Yeah, let me use this one. So first of all, I want to say so much thank you to my subscribers, to my viewers, and to those people who have supported me. Yeah, so this channel got demonetized, and that greatly impacted this channel. I had to remove many videos. Actually, I removed 6 months worth of my work from YouTube, and I had to revise them again because they want me to revise them. So I had to revise this video and bring them back because some of you are Black Americans, some of you my viewers, I know you are not all Black Americans, but you requested that I bring back those videos. So I'm just telling you that very soon I'm getting monetized, and it's time. It's not far. Just hold on. I'll bring back the videos. I'm revising them one-on-one. So without further ado, I have a case study that I want us to discuss about Black Americans moving to Kenya, moving to Africa, and all that. So if that is the context of this video, but if you have any thoughts, if you have any ideas, you can always share your ideas, and that remember that your ideas are so much welcomed in this channel. So the topic of the video of this live stream is 30 African Americans arrive in Kenya to seek for their roots. Yeah, this is very unusual to what you might be used to. Some of you Black Americans are used to the idea of, Ghana, Tanzania, Gambia. Mostly the West African countries is where most of you Black Americans want to go. When somebody says Africa, a Black American will not, most of you will not think of Kenya, will not think of East Africa, they will think of West Africa. Yeah, this is because the president of Ghana, Nana Akufo-Addo, he advocated and he stated with his own words of mouth that Black Americans can now move to Ghana visa free. That is what he said, and I find what this president, what he said is very, very impactful and very, very helpful to the people of African descent, African ancestry. You people have so much, you people have passed through so much, and I think it's high time you people get what you deserve. I took it upon myself to help you move to Africa. That is the aim of this channel, purely moving to Africa. Yeah. So let's have a case study of these couples. This is information that you can also find online. So first of all, we have this African American woman. Her name is Kea Tiffany Simmons of World Views at Hotel Kempinski, where she and other compatriots are staying upon arrival from the US as they seek for the ancestral roots. So one thing that is trending here in Kenya is that many Black Americans, when they leave US, most of them always go to Hotel Kempinski. Yeah, Hotel Kempinski is one of the biggest hotels we have here in Kenya. And here is where most of you people go when you arrive to the country. So this woman called Simmons, when she arrived in Kenya, she had a very, very nice experience, a very good experience, something that the Western media will not share with you. The Western media will not tell you that Kenya is a good country. The Western media will not tell you the importance of moving to your motherland. They won't tell you that. The Western media will just tell you that Africa is a very hard, Africa is a nasty country. That is what they will go ahead, and that is what they will tell you. You see? But Tiffany has a different story. You see? If 1 up to 30 Black Americans are coming to Africa, what are you waiting for? It's high time you move to Africa as well. You see? So this is what she said. I live in one of the most progressive cities in the United States, but Nairobi is 3 times as many homes as the city of North Carolina, she adds. Myself, have not been to North Carolina. I don't know if one of you have been to North Carolina. If you've been to that place, you can share your comments I'd love to hear from you so much, so much, so much. I love to hear from you. So kindly share if you know about any of these places. Share if you know. Oh, Zakia Amatula. Even I am considering to move to Kenya. Yes, yes, yes. I advocate that you move to this country. Guys, you should move to Africa. If God provides you the opportunity, take the opportunity. Take it, because we are one people, guys. We are one people. You see? When that ship left East Africa, when that ship left the port of Mombasa, then that ship left the island of Pemba, when that ship left the island of Zanzibar, when that ship left the motherland, Tanganyika, when that ship left Lamu, these are the East African countries. It went all the way up to the Arab countries. It went all the way to a place called Oman. You all know where Oman is. Oman is in the Gulf of Arabia, up there, you see. So here there was a man called Said Said. Said Said, he was the person responsible for kidnapping Africans and selling them to slavery in Muscat, the capital of of Oman. This is what he did. And back in the western parts of Africa, we had the Gold Coast. Yeah, it was named the Gold Coast because the Europeans found gold there, the Portuguese found gold there. And so when the Europeans found there is opportunity in Africa and Africans were weak, they decided to entice the African chiefs. They enticed them. So these African chiefs came to Africa. They came to the Gold Coast. They told these people, the chiefs, that I will give you guns, I will give you clothes, I will give you sugar, I will give you this and that. Just give me some slaves. This is what they did. And African chiefs who were very greedy, African chiefs who didn't have the spirit of Pan-Africanism, they decided to sell out our brothers and sisters to the States. That is what happened. But now it's 400 years later. It's now 400 years later, and we are calling you to come back to Africa. I myself, I made this channel with that intention to call you and move back to Africa. If 30 African Americans moved here, what are you waiting for? Okay, Zalia Amatula says, I am from Philadelphia. Yeah, I've heard of the name Philadelphia. I hope you are having a good stay at Philadelphia, and I hope it's sorry about that. I hope you are having a good experience over there. So this girl Simmons, she's saying that her experience there is very, very nice. Okay? So these visitors, they are drawn from UK and different parts of the US. We have North Carolina, we have Texas, we have New York, we have Virginia, we have Missouri, we have Florida, we have Alabama, we have Las Vegas, we have Mississippi, we have Virginia, and we have Los Angeles. These people moved into the country on Wednesday. It was on a Wednesday. These people are moving to the country of Kenya. Tree. Somebody called it tree. Hi, hi. This means hi, right? Hi. So, Tree, maybe you might want to share with us which part of the world you are coming from. Maybe you are a black person like me, and you're coming from the States, or you're coming from Europe or Australia, or even North Southern America. Yeah. Wow, New York. I guessed it. So, this is some of the places where African Americans are coming from when coming to Kenya. I will repeat again. So the visitors are drawn from UK and different parts of the United States here. So we have the United Kingdom in Europe, and then we have the US. Yeah. Peace. We have North Carolina, we have Texas, we have New York, we have Virginia, we have Missouri, we have Florida, we have Alabama, we have Las Vegas, Nevada, we have Mississippi, we have again Los Angeles, These people have moved from these different parts of the world into Kenya. Here is what they say that I think that you might find interesting. We are tired of being blacks in America. We are tired of living in fear of being shot because of the color of our skin. We are tired of being called Americans. You see? Simmons says that, and this Simmons, this black sister, she's only 37 years old. She's tired of being called American. You know, I'm always wondering that some African Americans don't like it when they are called African Americans. And they don't like it. Some don't even like it when they are called Black Americans. When you dig deep into why they're refusing these names, they don't want to associate themselves with Africa. Yeah, they sing, I'm not black, I'm not African. So who are you then? Because we understand that Africa is the only large landmass, not the only, is the bigger one, is the bigger landmass that has black people, Africa, that is. And also, if you leave that aside, we also have some other continents. We have like Australia and New Zealand. The Aboriginal people of New Zealand and Australia are black people. So black people are not only in Africa. Black people are all over the world. Because how comes a black person was able to be found in New Zealand? Was able to be found in where? In New Zealand, where else? Australia. This is not possible. The only option you're left with is that they were born there, they were created there, they found themselves there. So Tree is saying most of us are the original indigenous people of the Americas, but we are told that we are African told that we are African. Much confusion, unfortunately. Yeah, we have some stories that black people are the original inhabitants of America. I can't deny that. I can't deny. I don't have any reason to deny it. What I know is this. What I know is this. Black people were not all in Africa. They were never ever only in Africa. They were scattered all over the world. All over the world. Even if you look at the southern parts of India, is it the northern or the southern? The southern parts of India, you'll find that there are some Indians who are having darker shades. Dark to the extent of being African, like my skin color, dark to that extent. What does this tell you? Black people are always there, all over the world. Yeah. So it's high time, guys, you understand that coming to Africa is not only a trip, it's not only a vacation. Coming to Africa is a healing process. Coming to Africa is doing what you rightfully need to do. Coming to Africa is rightfully proclaiming what is yours, rightfully claiming and saying, this is mine and I want it. The president of Kenya opened ways for Black Americans. The president of Kenya opened ways for African Americans and the African diaspora. Even Africans in Africa are allowed to come to Kenya visa free. And I again say confidently, visa free. So there's this one time I'm discussing with a sister about moving to Africa. And she asked me a very, very important question that made me think twice. She asked me, is it true that the president of Kenya, William Samoei Ruto, really allowed Black Americans to come to Africa visa free? And I was like, good question. I had to go back and revise. I had to go back and listen carefully to what the president said. And yes, it is true, visa free. You can come to Kenya visa free, and you can also apply for citizenship, and you can also live here, and you can also have children here, and you can also marry here, and you can also buy your land in Africa. These are all packages that are coming here. I'm not saying that Kenya is better than those other African countries, but Kenya is much easier compared to Ghana. Kenya is much easier compared to South Africa. Kenya is much easier compared to Tanzania. Kenya is much easier compared to Gambia. That That is one thing you should understand while you are choosing to come to Africa. Do your due diligence and do what is right. Do your due diligence and what is right. They say a Mali king traveled over here and never returned to Africa. And some of us are descendant of this Mali king. Is this Mali king the person I think he is? Is it Mansa Musa? Because Mansa Musa was also from Mali. Maybe it is Mansa Musa, I don't know, but maybe it is him. And if he traveled and never returned, maybe he's the one who spilled the seeds over there. Maybe. So we have to agree. So one thing I need to tell you about is something that moving to Africa is therapeutic to you. Moving to Africa will be beneficial to yourself, because whatever it is that is happening in the United States right now is not conducive, is not healthy, is not good for you, our brothers and sisters. And what I'm kindly asking you, if you're watching this live stream and you've not liked the live stream, please give it a like. Let's take some 5 seconds to give the live stream a like, kindly. Okay. Yeah, thank you for liking. Thank you. So these Black Americans are saying they have finally found their way back home and cannot wait to relocate. If somebody told me that I came from America, from the United States, from Babylon, if somebody told me that, I would do anything to get into that place and have an experience with my ancestors. That is what I would try hard to do. You see? How long will an African person be condemned? How long will you guys be condemned? How long? It's better you be condemned when you don't have nowhere to run to than to be condemned while you have somewhere to run to. Africa is your sanctuary. Africa is where you belong. You should come back here and have a nice stay. So another sister is saying, we are tired of being blacks in America. We are tired of living in fear of being shot because of the color of our skin. We are tired of being called Americans. That is so serious. So this sister is born in North Carolina. She is a mother of one and is so determined to make Kenya her new home that she has taken up her new name, Akinyi. Yeah, once you come to Kenya, we baptize you. That is if you want. We baptize you with an African name. You get rid of that European name. Then we give you an African name. That is what we give you. And one thing you need to know is that in Africa, how we name people or how we name things is dependent on the season and the weather. Say for example, my name is Evans Ochieng. Evans is a Christian name, but Ochieng means the sun. Chieng means the sun. So I was born on a sunny day. That it was very sunny. I was born on a sunny day. So if you come to Africa and we might give you some name, Omondi, Otieno, Odhiambo, Onyango, Okelo, Njoroge, Maina, Chalo, Wafula, Wekesa, Nekesa. We have many names that we can give you Black Americans because you are one of us, you came from us. But Kenya is way better. Trust me on this. Guys, please share your thoughts on the comment section. Kindly share your thoughts on the comment section. Because we need to understand and to know what you think. If you have any question, kindly share. It will be helpful. So there's this sister from British. She's a British Jamaican. She's 65. She says that East Africa is the best place for any Black Americans or African Britons to settle. So we have African Americans And then we have African Britons. Britons is Britain, right? African Britons, Africans from British. So she's saying that some of us live in the UK not by choice but because of black history. Having lived in the UK for 55 years, I can tell you with certainty that experience I had have not been flattering. She says she's had very bad experiences, and coming to Africa was a therapeutic thing to them. So one thing you might be asking yourself is how Africans will treat you, how Africans think of you, and things in the line with that. And also I'm thinking, if I come to Africa, where will I live? If I come to Africa, will my socket, can I carry my TV to bring to Africa? You might be thinking of that. Yeah, Africa, we have all those. And Africa, we have everything that you need. First of all, let's not deal with the electronics. Let's deal with the housing. Housing is more important. So in Africa, we're dealing with housing, particularly in Kenya. The president of Kenya, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, he initiated an initiative for Black Americans in such a way that he allowed, he implemented the building of homes. This housing initiative he started, building of homes for Africans. And these homes are not only for Africans, they're for African Americans, they're for African diaspora. Why am I saying for African diaspora and African Americans? Because anybody can purchase these houses, anybody can purchase these homes. What you need is just the right papers, you see. And Kenya is already welcoming you. What are you waiting for? Oh my God. What are you waiting for? Come to the country. Just come. Don't wait till you get rich. No. When your heart tells you to come to Africa and you feel it's the time for you to come to Africa, that is the right time to do it. That is the time you should not look back but look forward. I'm going to my ancestor. I'm going to Africa. Don't think twice. Just stop thinking twice and act. Just act. That is what I can tell you. So real estate is a thing that is trending here in Kenya. We have construction here, we have construction there, we have so many construction companies. So what really brings a lot of wealth that I've heard of and I've learned of and I've seen with my two eyes is that investing on real estate is a very nice thing. And one of the Black Americans from this article I'm reading right now, they invested on real estate. I'm not saying that if you come to Africa, you invest on real estate. I'm not saying that. No. Invest on what is right. What is right for you might be the real estate. What is right for you might be something else. But always do your due diligence. Just do your due diligence. Just do it. And by the way, I'm here to help you do your due diligence. I'm here to help you do your due diligence. If you're in Kenya and you want to reach out, hook up. Reach me through my email on the about section. I'll share with you some of the insights you need. If you want, I can even take my time and help you through all that. Yeah, I'm willing to help you guys come back to Africa, because what's really the importance of living this life if you can't add value to other people's lives? What's really the importance of living this life? Just living and doing nothing in the end. Cicely, greetings Evan, nice to see you. Nice to see you too, Sister Cicely. Okay, looking good, brother. You're also looking good, sister, though I can't see you, but I know you're looking good and you're sounding healthy. Yeah. So Tree is saying, I would like to cultivate the land, plant fruit trees, nuts, berries. I need to be with the earth again, not in the city. Now, sister here is talking. Now, sister is saying something tangible. Sister is saying something that really needs to be done, because America is all stones, because we have buildings everywhere. You don't communicate with the nature like you need to do. You see? That is what you need to be doing as Africans. You need to connect with the nature. You need to connect with the Mother Africa. That is what you need to do when you come to Africa. That is going to be possible. African land is very, very great, is very, very fertile. You can get those ones with even with a very low price. Because I have learned from my research that life in Africa is cheaper than in the States. And because it's cheaper in the States, there's a lot of things you can achieve while in Africa that might be impossible while you are in the United States. And planting is some of the agricultural activities that are gaining momentum here in Africa, here in Kenya. Ever since, the backbone of the Kenyan economy is agriculture. Let me tell you something. The backbone of Kenyan economy is agriculture. So you coming to Africa, coming to Kenya and doing agriculture, I give you 100% on that. Yeah. Because myself, I also practice agriculture. So I did some video. I'll show you why I'm saying I practice agriculture. Just make sure you have not unsubscribed. Unsubscribe. Make sure you've subscribed. Yeah. African Dive. Welcome to Kenya. Hakuna Matata. By the way, African Dive is also a brother. He does content about Africa. So thank you, and thank you for joining the live stream, brother. Yeah, African Dive. So we have Cecily John. I plan to be their brother next year. I will be in touch. You are right about having more opportunities in Africa to achieve so much. It's very true. If you've always had those dreams of doing something tangible with your life, of doing something that really, really counts, Africa is the place you can do all this. Africa, you know? Akon once said, if you want to be rich and America didn't give you the opportunity, it's high time you try the motherland. Just try Africa. Africa is where you belong. How will I say this? Africa is where you belong, guys. This is where our ancestors were taken to those far, far countries. This country here, this continent here, the one I'm recording this video in, is where you came from. Work hard and come here. And kindly, before you move to Africa, before you move to Africa, make sure you do your research. You know what I'm laughing at? I'm laughing at a comment here. Make sure you get me one of those shirts. Wow. This is a Maasai shirt. It is a Maasai shirt. This one. Guess how much this one cost? Just guess. I'm giving you, just guess. You guess and tell me on the comment section. I will, if you are right, I will tell you you are right. If you are not, I'll give you the right answer. Yeah. I love the idea you love my shirt. This is an African shirt. Oludum Mo. Jambo Evans. Any update on Ruto's invitation to the Black Americans to return home? The update is this. The reason why I'm creating this video is that the deal is still on table. The deal is not expiring anytime soon. The deal is still on the table. As long as the president is still in power, as long as the president has the authority of the presidential powers, the deal is still on the table. Nothing is changing, nothing is wrong. What the president said is what will apply. So what I'm requesting you guys is, kindly, if you come to Africa, kindly, if you come to Africa, even if you come to Kenya, I'm not telling you to find me. I'm telling you, find a local who knows these things better. And also, find a lawyer, a Kenyan lawyer, a Kenyan. Don't bring an American lawyer to Kenya. Find a Kenyan lawyer who will help you with the paperwork. Most likely, if you want to buy a land, involve a local. If you want to buy a car, involve a local. If you want to do all these, of course, a lawyer should be there. but the person who comes first is a local. And this local should be somebody who is faithful, somebody who is not greedy. You have heard of cases where even Africans scam Africans. Yes. If Africans scam Africans, how much do you think Africans will scam you if you don't do your research? Just this is just something we need to do as Africans. But the deal is still on the table. Oh, Tree is saying $20. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Actually, $20 will get you 4 of these. $20 will get you 4. So if $20 can get you 4, okay. I think $22 will get you 4 of these $22. So if you have 22 divided by 4, is around 5.5 US dollars. This nice shirt, it really has a nice fabric, and I love wearing African. This reminds me that I am African, and I should be proud of being an African. Yes. If you come to Africa, find one of these shirts. Yeah. Oh, African dive. No, it's 650. But depends, the price range is 500 to 650. So Bobo Gang, let's reply to Bobo Gang. Why do you think many Kenyans don't understand African American diaspora to Africa? Understand them in terms of them accepting Africans, or who are these African Americans? So we might understand them that we want to sympathize with them, or we might understand them because we don't know who they are. You see, many Kenyans don't have, nowadays when the internet has really blown, and because of channels like this one of mine, like what the Maya is doing, I really love him for his work. He inspires me a lot. Is when we are trying to understand that indeed we have people like Black Americans, other than the movies. The movies are more fictional, so the reality is kind of distorted. We really don't understand that there are people called Black Americans that are suffering back in the United States. They need to come back to Africa. When I say suffering, I mean the oppression. They need to come back to Africa and love whatever they are doing. And we as Africans, we won't condemn them. We as Africans will accept them because we don't see them as Black people. We see them as Africans. When they are walking within the streets of Nairobi or within where I'm staying, I won't see that's Black American. No, I won't see that. I will see a fellow African walking by. You see? So them missing to understand African Americans might be because the media informs some Kenyans that these Black Americans are doing this or are doing that. The media portrays Black Americans in a very bad way. In fact, Hollywood, you guys understand what Hollywood does. There are some words I can't speak here on the live stream, but most of the things that create misunderstanding of Black Americans is the media. And because of ignorance, some Africans don't just want to learn. They don't want to learn. They don't want to understand that there are people called African Americans. Africans who were taken from Africa to America. They just don't want to learn about that. Yeah. Cecily is saying, asante sana kaka. Karibu sana dada. Umekaribishwa sana. Tree, okay. It's a beautiful shirt. Thank you. Bobo Gang, thank you. Cecily, right? The Nubian Messiah. The thinking process, the prioritization, the prioritization of continental action, the desire and the meaning to take up arms and demand their humanity to the rest of the world, escape them. Oh, Cecily is asking, where in Kenya are you coming from? Yeah, I'm from the capital, Nairobi, and yesterday, for the last 5 days, the last 5 days. I have been in Mombasa. I went with my family to Mombasa. We went for a vacation, and Mombasa is a very, very fine city. If you want to know about our experiences and how the experiences went by, I highly recommend you watch my partner's channel. Yeah, she's my partner, she's my family, she's my love. Yeah. So the name of her channel is Blanton Vlogs. We did a lot of videos about Mombasa. So if you want to know about some of the places you can visit as a Black American, I highly recommend you watch her channel. But the videos are still not uploaded. Just subscribe and watch other videos. Tomorrow we will be releasing one video for you. So this week we'll be releasing one by one videos. Yeah. So I'm from Nairobi myself, sister. Nubian Messiah, subconsciously they are enslaved and don't even know it. Yeah. The worst enslavement is the enslavement of the human mind. That is the worst kind of enslavement somebody can ever have in their life. Thank you for your honesty. You're welcome. Shalom, Mr. Evan. I now know why you have not come across my thread. I have missed, yeah, thank you. You've missed me. I'm here for you. I will become a patron member next week. Thank you so much. I love Kenya, but not William Ruto. Yeah, people have their opinions. Even Kenyans have their own opinions. We can't like everyone. We can't like everything. That is what makes life beautiful. If everybody was to face east, how will we know there is the west? We will just be facing east. Thank you, sister. Thank you. I will so much appreciate. I will so much appreciate. Oludum Mo. Can Afro-Caribbean and other African American passport holders stay in Kenya with this new route? Yes. I did a video about that. Unfortunately, my channel got demonetized. My channel got demonetized and I had to pull down a 6 months amount of work. I pulled out around 400 videos talking about African Americans and Black Americans. So that was a lot of work that went out, but I'm bringing them. I'm revising them, and then I'll bring them back. I don't care how much views they'll get. What I care about is you get the value. You have somewhere to refer to. It's like a book. You can always read them and always check. That is the aim of this channel, Evans from Kenya. The deal is still on the table for African diaspora. I think African diaspora is a very wide term, and it's a very, very wide basket which holds many terminologies. Yeah. We have Brighton Africans, African Americans, Africans from southern part of, we have Africans from South America. Yeah, all that. So it's possible, brother, and I'm saying this with the authority of honesty. Yes. Bubu Gang, do you think it will be a positive thing for African diaspora to be in Kenya, or could it cause problems? Oh my God, what a nice question. Actually, I was doing a video about this today. I was asking Kenyans, what will Kenyans, what does Kenyan people think of Black Americans coming to Africa and living in Africa? Wow. You can't imagine their response. You just can't. These people love you guys. They really, really love you. Proving that they love you is this. They will do anything just to invite you, even to their homes. I asked them, what will you do to welcome Black Americans? And what they did was very, very spectacular. What they said was very, very spectacular. These people believe that when Black Americans come to Africa, you are going to make Africa a better place. And not only making Africa a better place, they are also going to make Africa a better place for you. Because I asked them, What are you going to do for the Black Americans? Stop asking what the Black Americans are going to do for you. Ask yourself, start asking yourself, what are you going to do for the Black Americans? Yes. To my happiness, not to my surprise, but to my happiness, they really gave nice questions. Yes. I don't think there will be problems. No any problems. As long as you have the right papers. It's not a lot of paperwork even. It's not. As long as you have the right papers, it's very easy. And I can help you through all that. Guys, I can help you through this. I can help you through this. What you need is just, you need to make the move. Just decide, put your mind and say, I want to do this. That is what you need to do. Cecily Jonas saying, great, I have been learning a lot about Kenya. I am looking forward to visiting. I should have been there now, but I have to go to the US. Are you living in Kenya or, okay, are you living outside the United States? Because judging from the conversation, I can tell that maybe you're somewhere outside the United States and you're also somewhere outside Kenya. But whichever, sister, whichever, just make sure that if you have the means of coming to Africa, please come to Africa. It will be very helpful and it will be therapeutic even to you who is to come to Africa. When I go there, there is this plan where I plan to go. Mombasa. Hey, Mombasa is a very nice city. Wow. That is a very nice city. For me, as a Kenyan who's been in Africa for many years, 23 years. For me, a Kenyan who has been to Africa for 26 years. Yeah, I'm 26 now. I've been in Kenya for 26 years. Mombasa is a very nice city for vacations. It's very nice for vacations and all that. But living there is what I would, myself, I would not live in Mombasa. But vacation is the best. It's the best because there are some things you can only find in Nairobi. There are some features you can only find in Nairobi. Mombasa is a quiet town, is a cool town. The temperatures are really good. We have the ocean and all that. It's a really nice experience. Yeah. Yes, I'm back now. I'm back. Okay, I'm not fully back. Okay, I'm back. I'm coming back. I'm back and you know, it really hit me hard, guys. It really hit me hard. So if some of you might want to support the channel, you can always check out my Patreon. Check out my Patreon. You can become a member in my Patreon, or if you don't want to become a member, you can give your donations through PayPal. If the Lord touches your heart, you can share your donations through PayPal. That will be helpful to your boy here because your boy is demonetized. But don't worry, I didn't start this channel for the money only. I started this channel to add value. That is what I always know. You add value and you will earn an income from you creating value. That is my philosophy. That is my family's philosophy. Yeah, it's been a long time we don't hear from you. Yes. You know, when I got the message that my channel was demonetized, I went into shock. Me and my partner, we was greatly shocked. I remember I was having breakfast. I couldn't finish the breakfast. We left it and we started praying. Yeah, we prayed and crying and praying and crying and praying because it's really painful. It's really painful. So I became jobless and I'm still jobless still now. But I am still adding value to you guys. Yeah. Just to remind you again, if you want to support the channel, you can be a member in the Patreon or you can share your donations by PayPal. It will be very helpful to your boy here. Does not matter how much. Everything will be will be appreciated. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my goodness, brother. That happens when you go against the grain, but keep gapping. Yeah, thank you. Oh, African audience, I missed you guys. I really missed you. Authentic one. How are you doing, bro? How are you doing, sis? I don't know, that, but I'm guessing you're a bro. How are you doing? Ah, I really missed South Africa. Oh my God. South Africa. I love you guys. African dive. Both Kenyans and Black Americans will benefit on moving to Kenya. Yeah, it is a mutual beneficiary. It is a mutual benefit for the Black Americans and for the Africans. You guys coming back to the continent. Black Americans will benefit being in America by investing, and Kenya will benefit from investment and skill. True. This is very true. I met a beautiful woman on the airplane coming from Prague. She was Kenyan and she urged me to travel to Kenya. You guys should travel to Kenya. What I'm not only selling my country. If my country was bad, I would just tell you my country is bad. Don't come. You know me. I always say what it is for how it is. I agree with you at Africa Dive. We can teach each other things. That is true. Nubian Messiah, there is no other way. Yeah. How will be coming from USA get our money from American banks since we can't get dollars? Who said you can't get dollars? Or like, what do you mean you can't get dollars? Because you can get dollars. We have banks in Kenya, and they also have stores. How do I call them? Stores. They have reservations for US dollars, for euros, for these common currencies. They have them, so having them will be easier. And also I know of people who are getting their payment here in Africa, and they're from the US. People who are also getting their retirement fees and their retirement benefits, and they're in Africa, and they're Black Americans. I know some of them. So it's really important, guys. And it's possible that you'll be getting the dollars. Valuable historical lessons can be learned from the Mau Mau of Kenya if you would just study and emulate your past history. I love the point which Nubian Messiah is saying. Valuable lessons can be learned from the Mau Mau movement. So let me give you some insights about the Mau Mau movement. We all know that Kenya is a British colonate, which means that Kenya was colonized by the British. Until 1963, Kenya was being colonized by the British government. Under the Chancellor Evelyn Baring. Evelyn Baring was the Chancellor. Kenya was being controlled by a group, a company on behalf of the British Embassy, the British government, called IEBC, Imperial British East African Company. Yes. So the Mau Mau were a freedom fighters movement that were residing along the mountains of Aberdares and the mountain of Mount Kenya. We have a very beautiful mountain in Kenya called Mount Kenya. So they would fight these white people to leave their country and to leave their and to leave the highlands, because the white people came and they took the best parts of land in Africa and they chased away the natives. These people didn't feel good about this, so they were fighting all this. And in their fight and freedom, and in their fight and their pursuit to freedom, they were able to conquer the white people and to bring about independence to the country of Kenya. So struggle, persistence, unification are things that we learn from this Mau Mau movement. If we are persistent on a struggle to achieve something, if you are unified, because they were very much unified, anything is possible. Yeah. I have a lot of messages. I am living outside of the United States. I'm traveling throughout Africa. Oh, so you're a nomad. You're a nomad, I see. Thank you. When you come to Kenya, just say hi. We can have an interview, okay? Just say hi when you come to Kenya. I'm living outside of the United States. I'm traveling throughout Africa. Someone is asking, why do you need dollars? Never underestimate your historical enemies. True, true, true. Because they might still haunt you. Boo Boo Gang. How do you feel of the many passport bros coming to Kenya lately? There's this perspective about these PP bros. But what I say, I'm always trying to look at things on the bright side. Always striving to look at the bright side of things. I think they're adding value to Africans. They're learning and they're appreciating their ancestry. They are learning that indeed there's a country better in terms of security, in terms of in terms of acceptance, the social acceptance, you know, which is Africa. They're learning Africa is their motherland indeed. That is how I choose to look at them. I choose to look at them in the positive light. I choose to look at them as the sons who have returned back home and they're looking to have a good experience and a connection with their roots, a connection with their ancestors, and a connection to their motherland. Yes. I hope I've answered you, bro. This is what happened initially when Africans were enslaved and colonized. Foreign exchange shops, yeah, we have these shops. We have them so many. When you're coming to Africa, do not use the airport exchange rates. Do not use them. You will be conned by those airport authorities. Their exchange rates are so bad and so poor. Do not use them. Carry your money all the way to Nairobi if you're moving to Nairobi, or carry your money all the way to Kenya, Mombasa, or carry your money all the way to Kisumu or Eldoret or Nakuru, and exchange them at the Forex Bureau. Exchange your money at the Forex Bureau. Don't exchange your money at the airport, and also don't exchange your money at the banks. The banks will eat. The banks will be parasitic on you. Sometimes it is necessary to fight. True. Ever wonder why there are too many light complexioned Africans in Kenya, South Africa, Ghana, and Tanzania? You see, even in Africa, even in Kenya, sorry, we have so many Africans who are Kenyans that are having a very light skin. They are even like Arabs, and they are very light skinned. And even when you hear them talking, it's an purely African accent. We are saying, so you are also African like me, but you are having a lighter complexion. So when these people are blending in with these our fellow people who are also having the same skin color, it's really hard to tell that who is who until you talk to them, until you hear from their words. Yeah. Take a guess. They're seeking to find answers to their roots. They're seeking their roots. That is my guess. They're trying to find answers. And they're trying to find these answers in Africa. Yes. Zakia Matula, Social Security is in dollars in USA. So does this mean that you can only get this Social Security only while you are in the USA? That is something I don't know. I'd love to know if it's true. Bubugan, I would love to interview you for my channel one day. Do you have email or a way to reach out? Uh-huh. I think I have my email. Maybe if I removed it. Let me check. I think I have my email and it's still not removed. It's still there. I have my email and it's still there. Let me check. Yeah. Oh, yeah. If you want to reach out and my email is not there, reach out through Twitter X. Reach out through Twitter. Email is not there. Reach out through. So if you can reach out through Twitter X, you can be able to reach out. I've still not updated my bio because I had to change a lot of things in this channel. Yeah. So guys, do you have any more questions? So if you don't have any questions, should we end the live stream? Okay. One of the things that happens when you get to Africa is this: you have to apply for residency. If the residency is accepted, in most times they accept the residency if there are no challenges, if there are no problems that have been caused by the person applying for the residency. If you have not caused any problems, by problems I mean those problems that are classified into the crime category. Problems might be there, but problems classified as the crime category, while you cause them and you are trying to apply for residency at the same time, your residency might be stopped. That is what might happen, you see. But we don't want that happening. We want you coming home and we want you enjoying home. That is what we all want for you. After applying for residency, sometimes later you apply for citizenship. You see, that's easier, that's good, that's better. Yeah. I'm waiting for any questions that might be available. Any questions that we might have? So, brother Boo Boo Gang, what is the name of your channel? I'd love to have a look at your channel. Let me try and see. Let me spy on you. Oh, yeah, here you are. This is you, right? That's you, brother. Let me subscribe to your channel. You can see. Which content will you be producing next? I'll be producing African American content and African politics. Not really politics. I don't want to call it politics. I want to call it African enlightenment. News about Africa. Let me call it news about Africa. Yeah. I don't know whether Sister Zakia. Okay, okay, she's there. Wow, yeah. So, guys, I might want us to hold a Google Meet or a Zoom Meet, in a way that we will invite different people into the panel, and you guys will be sharing insights with each other and all that. So, reach out through my go to my bio right now. If after the live stream, go to my bio, go to the about, go to Twitter, reach me out through Twitter. On Twitter, I will be able to, you'll be able to send your request. I will listen to it, then I will organize a live stream for Zoom meeting in a way that we'll be able to discuss one-on-one things about Africa and moving to Africa, settling and all that. That is what we will be doing. So Brother Dennis is asking a question. Are you all interested about African biographics, learning stories of all African leaders? That is a good question to ask. It will be so helpful, guys, if you can be able to answer our brother here. He has a channel, he also does African content. It's always good to be aware of things about Africa. He also informs us about that news. So we can be helpful to answer him. Myself, Dennis, African Dive, I am interested in African biographics because I love history. I love learning. Without learning, I would not be talking right now. So I think I'll have to end the live stream. Let's give our brother here 1 minute so that we can be able to answer him. Yeah. Oh, Leticia Israel. Evan, I've missed you. I have made comments on your recent shows. I love Kenya, but not. Okay. Yeah, I heard you say that. I heard you say that. Don't worry. Yeah. Is everything is gonna be alright. Thank you for missing me. I miss you, people. I miss you so much. I miss you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you for accepting being a patron. It means a lot for the channel. I appreciate a lot and a lot. Yeah. So guys, it's been 1 hour and 3 minutes. So I think we'll have to end the live stream right now. And I'll have to say, wow, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Florida. I'll have to check out that name, Jacksonville, Florida. I'll have to check it out. Yeah. Thank you so much. And I really love you guys. So make sure tomorrow you watch my videos. Make sure you guys check out my partner's channel, Blantine Vlogs. She's going to show you some of our experiences that we had in Mombasa. Yeah. She's just smiling. Awesome. I catch it. Wow. The train was almost leaving you, Sister Annie Ron. But you've managed to get into the train. Get into the train. Get into the train. You're so much welcomed. Sister. I think next time I should try and hold a live stream with you. What do you think? Thank you so much. I've missed you guys also a lot and a lot. Yeah. I'll have to end the live stream. I have to eat. Right now is 22:35 in Africa. It's time has really Yes, 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 yes. Wow, guys, thank you so much for joining the live stream. Now it's high time that we end the live stream because we need to eat, and it's almost 5. So it's almost 11 p.m. here. It's almost 11 p.m. So we need to go and rest. I have to go to rewind. I am catching up on your videos. What's her channel? Good question. The channel of my partner is called Blentine Vlogs. Blentine Vlogs. Guyana Brent. Ha! The lives are back. Oh, I have missed the live. Nice to see you, Evans. Nice to see you also. Peace and prosperity to you all. Peace and prosperity to you, my brother, Nubian Messiah. Okay, let me share the link. Let me share the link. Just a minute. Yeah, we all need to get together for a Move to Africa meeting. It's very, very important, and I'll be so much honored. I'll be so much privileged to you, to you guys, if you'd allow me to hold the interview, in which I'll try as hard as I can to bring you together into your live stream, and we will share our experiences. I don't care how long it will go, but what I care about is we are able to share our story, we are able to share our information. There are things that you know and we don't know. There are things that I know and you don't know. There are things that we know together. So when we bring our heads together, we make it easier for our fellow brothers and sisters who wants to come to Africa or who are already in Africa. Yes. So here I'm sending I'm sending the link. I have sent the link. There it is. The link is down below. Yes, I would like that. It's true. Okay, it's there in the chat. I think it's visible. It's visible. Oh, at Cecil John was asking at Evan. Yeah, I'm here, Sister Cecil John. I'm here. Give me your thoughts. Share. I pin it. How do I pin this? Okay. I think I've pinned it. I have pinned it. It's now. It will now be there. Ah, yeah. So it's there. Yes. So guys, let me end the live stream. Yeah. It's already pinned. I've just pinned it. So guys, let's thank you so much. Thank you so much, Letita. Thank you so much. Letita, can I ask you a question? Are you a brother or are you a sister? I would really love to know. I'd really love to know. So let's wait for the answer from beloved Letitia Israel, so that we can answer our live stream. I would really love to have all of us who are chatting here in the live stream, so that we can be able to know each other well. Shalom, Evan. Okay. Okay, I still don't understand. Oh. Shalom, Letita, shalom. Thank you so much. I appreciate. And guys, goodbye. I have to end the live stream, and we'll talk tomorrow. Oh, a sister. All right. So, thank you so much. Have a great day. Take care. Take care of yourself also, Sister Aniron. Do take care of yourself. And bye, guys. You have a nice day, or have a good night, or a nice evening, or a nice lunch, whichever. Just enjoy. And always remember to pray, because God is greater than everything. Remember to pray. Remember to pray. Remember to pray. Goodbye. I love you guys.